This podcast is brought to you by Itopia Life, located at 10A West Kings House Road, the very best medical marijuana dispensary around bar none.
Is that Itopia?
Yes, big up Itopia. I don't remember which strain it was though, but big them up. Big up Sister John.
This podcast is also brought to you by
Lothian's Boutique.
Ow. I'll wet my hair back.
Ira, take agency of your own body.
You're right.
Give a little space.
I'm wrong.
Yeah. If I have that on cue every time.
But I don't have COVID, so I'm good. Anyways. No, I don't have COVID. Whatever, Naro. Yes, Lothian's Boutique. Follow them on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique. You can check them out over Portmore. That's 23 West Trade Way. That's 23 West Trade Way. And of course, guys, you can use my code Ariane10. That's ARIANNE 10 to get 10% off your next bundle purchase. That's ARIANNE 10.
All right, I think that does it for Adri. Oh, of course not. We have to say big ups.
Merch.
Of course, our merch page. You can
merch.
cop fix merch. It's a trap shirt today. You see me? You can get that shirt as well as the classic fix shirt with the white logo, the blue tee with the faded logo. You can get the, of course, is a trap as I said before, and other merch as well. We have our mugs and we have our face masks. We might soon put up a new piece of merchandise on the site as well. Just go check it all out at teespring.com/stores/thefixja. You see me? Go get you some of that fixy goodness. Let's talk about this mixtape. You and Royal Blue put it out?
Yeah, we just dropped today, August 31st. Well, yeah, it dropped August 31st, Monday, August 31st. So it's a new mixtape with me and Royal Blue, with a portion of unreleased songs as well as some freestyles. Me and Blue been brethren and been working together for a good minute along with Runkus, and the whole way the three of us really click together. So this is the first installment of some mixtapes that we're working on with a portion of artists. Blue is the first one. No Suppressor just dropped. It's on SoundCloud and Audio Mac. Trust me, I wish we could have played right now, but legit, it's one of the baddest things that we can definitely check out. Royal Blue is a different top tier artist. Yeah.
So, I mean, you say a label, so that when you talk about labels, speak on that, what that mean?
Alright, then, label meaning as in the entity through which I release music.
Okay, and it's your entity.
Yeah.
So you are you a producer?
Yes, I'm a producer.
And then, but you mix it, you just mix the songs together.
So for this mixtape in particular, it was a case where I play more of a role as not necessarily just only the executive producer of the project, but A&R where I put together some of the songs from other producers. So you have other songs on the project that were produced by other producers, such as No Suppressor produced by Chris, or Top of the Thing by Wavy Jones, or More While by Kristan, JLL produced a couple songs as well, like Hype. So we have Tough Love with Ayatash as well and JLL. So it's about putting together all the different sounds and just curating it in a whole big musical experience. So the bigger role is really that DJ tastemaker role in that production there. Put together these unreleased songs as well as put together some remixes where Blue are going to do some freestyle and some known beats and stuff for people know, so like some popular stuff. So real old school mixtape format. So we'll go have the mixtape running for about a week or two, and then we'll go drop the individual songs and drop some other little visuals and stuff behind of it as well for some of them.
So when you have a label now, so that means that you are responsible for its distribution? Well, in the label, how it works is that can consider it like a management company where they have a set of probably songs or artists or producers who we're working with, and then we release them. In terms of distribution, me as a label don't necessarily have to deal with the distribution. I can work with a distribution company, and this distribution company will be responsible for distributing songs for the new cool. The distribution company who we work with is the Delicious Vinyl. Okay.
So Delicious Vinyl
Delicious.
Delicious Vinyl Island.
Tambourine.
They released a song with Tambourine. And also with Blue has an upcoming EP called Style and Pattern that will be released under Delicious Vinyl as well. So Delicious Vinyl is a distribution company, and they are the one who handles the distribution. And how the distribution company work is a company that's responsible for getting the songs in the stores, as in Apple Store,
Spotify,
iTunes, and not only getting it in the store, but the key thing about distributor relationships is that distributors are the key persons who help to get songs with relationships that they have with different radio persons or the different streaming entities to get the songs either playlists are featured for a particular time or day. That's the big value distributors, and then they will take the cut.
Because the reason why I asked is because, because it's almost like a reggae vibe, right? And because Royal have that, you know that's what I'm saying. Like, like it's so weird. And, being a young artist, so it's just like, who are you making this album for? So this mixtape, who are you making it for? Like, who you want to get it connected to, since that's what you are. You're connected.
Well, really, this mixtape, the real purpose of this mixtape is to really get Jamaica for really get to understand Royal Blue. A lot of the songs on the mixtape is that dancehall, new age kind of dancehall, somewhat reggae vibe, but really dancehall with a mix of hip hop and a little reggae. Nice vibe, no bad word, but just beer vibes. Like, and that's just it. It would have want sound like, can even have a couple of Badman song point more while and party plays, but still, it's not the thing what that's super raw. So it's that new age kind of vibes. I still dancehall. But it's that new age dancehall vibe. So it's not like the hardcore dancehall, but that definite dancehall vibes that people can really love. There are a lot of songs, we have enough songs to the ladies, we have songs to the shatter them, we have songs for the people who just want all the meds like. And it's just really for sure Jamaica and everybody within diaspora, Royal Blue versatility. That's the key. A lot of times there are a lot of artists such as Royal Blue, Runkus, Leonard Bantam, Black Hero, whole heap more who I can call, who people see and try to understand what they do. And like I believe
but they don't get it.
They don't get it. And because it's a lot of time it's really there's an importance on curating and putting together sounds a particular way. So like things that I do, like with this mixtape Royal Blue, as I say, I have other mixtape working on, and I work a lot behind the scenes with helping to shape up sounds where I set up situations where we're connecting this new thing where I place a real importance on artists being straight up themselves, but also shaping the music in a way that it really reach people. That you can still be yourself and reach an audience. And there's a particular approach to it, whether it be how you do a song or how you visual set up or even just approach marketing it. You see me? So that I just, and enough of the time it's just being that little additional person in a picture to just steer it in a way where just make something work. So like with the mixtape Royal Blue, that the purpose of that is to get people to understand and better idea Royal Blue, become new fans of a lot of these songs. So now them ready for like the EP will come out, and then like the other set of songs will come out after that. You have other things that I do, like a mixtape called Indigenous. I did it about 2 years ago. I dropping a new one later on this year. I do a playlist on Adamac called Street Slam, where it's focused on a lot of the news.
Big up Adamac.
Yeah, definitely. It focus a lot on the new sounds from the streets and the youths of Jamaica. So like a mixture of the dancehall and the reggae, and you can hear just a variety of them stuff there. Because people, there's an interest in people understanding what the music, what's going on out here. And radio is not really able to can play and curate the music properly, or it's not necessarily doing a good job.
When you
for
have
a variety
so
of
many
reasons.
because you have, it's like enough artists. They're Jamaica, enough talented artists, but they don't seem to get the major airplay or the major, I guess, attention in the space than, other I guess veteran artists, so that creates an issue. So you're creating your own lane in a sense to give these people Runcos, Black Hero, Royal Blue, and Avenue.
Yeah, and not just them, but artists that fall within the realm of the hybrid. And we want to call them hybrid because they mix a lot of different styles: reggae, jazz, dancehall, you name it.
You think do you think that the local audience, have a hard time accepting the hybrid sound? I think that's an issue because
it depends on how it's presented. Like it can be a song that sound too foreign. You have some songs that sound too foreign, and it gonna reach probably like a target of youths in between 20 to 26 who they in a Kingston, St. Andrews, St. Catherine region who go you take kind like that little targeted
niche.
group. Niche. Yeah, a niche. So it's a thing there, and there's a strategy like you can take over a niche, but it's a process of crossing over and breaking the niche into the mainstream and then breaking from mainstream into global. A bigger international crossover. So it's a process of knowing of understanding. A lot of people do it. Reggae do it. In a whole heap of way between Protege or Chronics. Like they do it in them all little way where they come from this hardcore reggae niche, then build it up, boom, in a Jamaica space, and build it up, boom, Caribbean, America, world, bam. It's the strategy. So me just the other person, just that person who add into the ecosystem of building up these next set of person are focusing on this new hybrid music and content and culture that's coming from Jamaica in different ways. So yeah, it just adding to that and just adding the little filling pieces and connecting the dots to make everything bigger.
You think there's a big disconnect with what you just said about marketing in regards to dancehall? Because I see the work you do with Royal Blue and the work that they do, even their music videos and how they release music, how they market music. It's like it's worlds apart with how you would see a dancehall artist of a similar, I wouldn't say ilk, but similar time span in the game. It's like it's worlds apart. You think there's a disconnect there? Like, what aren't the dancehall artists them getting that the reggae man them are get in regards to like just marketing?
It has different goals. It both have different goals. Like dancehall is very dependent on the streets. While reggae and everybody else, everybody who don't necessarily operate the same way as a traditional dancehall artist is dependent on the business and international movements, are just setting up a globalized business or brand. Okay. So that's the key, because setting up when I say business or brand is that music or selling and streaming a song alone now gonna make you money.
True.
People want to get in a space where no one have a couple more local rhyme sterlings who get actual Clark's deal.
Right.
You see me? And more people like Chronics have done some level of brand partnership with different brands, but nothing really, really serious yet. The closest thing we've seen locally is through athletes like Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
So we want to see more of that. So that things those are just examples, but little things like that are the key of doubling up on the creative asset and knowing how to use it, knowing the value of your brand and what way your brand can evolve. You have a whole heap of people, whenever people say artists, like a great example of that, when people say artists who did in the scene little, but they know them working on media a certain way. And some people might chastise them. Personally, for me, I love it. Especially when them conquer one space and then conquer another. Yeah. It's a thing where you have to know the value like your brand. What was the thing that was good for you? If you have a good voice, I double up on that. You have a personality, I do that. You understand? Yeah. And people who use that and who go to other spaces. For example, Super Hype. Super Hype is a DJ, but also him personally just make him be a great host. Yeah. Or Quiz, who probably work in a marketing who a lot of people don't know, but then she have a personality that just make her do this and host. So a host, and then so is people knowing your talents and knowing how really tap into it and just shape it. But I think the big thing is that locally we need more examples of people doing this and shelling, and people telling them story and really shelling. Like you have a couple of examples out here but we still need more, and more people need to know the stories, and it's about just diversifying and knowing, say, yo, it's a skill.
Yeah.
And
That's
none
why
of
we're
really
here.
is a skill. Yeah, exactly.
So my people know about what's going on, you see me?